The algorithm is not neutral, and if you're African, it was never built for you. So you spend proper time on a piece of content, good caption, good visuals, you put it out, and nothing. Barely anyone sees it. You refresh, still nothing. And you're sitting there thinking, what did I do wrong? So I want to tell you something. In a lot of cases, you didn't do anything wrong. The platform just wasn't built for you. My name is Ngatia, and I've been working in this industry for the last 16, 17 years, specifically in East Africa. And I want to break down why that happens. Because it's not random, and it's not about your content quality. There's a structural reasoning to it. Right, so here's the thing. Africa has over 2,000 languages. 2,000. And you know what the AI system's running TikTok, Insta, Facebook? The system's literally deciding who sees your content and who doesn't. You know how many of those 2,000 languages they actually understand? There was a major study done in 2025 looking at how large language models handle African languages. They found that only 42 African languages appear meaningfully in the systems at all, and just 4, Swahili, Amharic, Afrikaans, and Malagasy, function with any real consistency. Everything else, the system is basically guessing. So think about what that means. If you're a creator in Western Kenya posting in Luo or Kisii, or in Coast posting in Swahili, or any of the other hundreds of languages that people in this country actually speak day to day, the algorithm is not suppressing you on purpose. It literally cannot read the words. Now, this isn't just a theory. This is people's actual work. There's a creator called Jackson, and he's been posting in Swahili, talking about politics. Months of content, months. Barely any algorithmic reach. Not because the content was bad, because the system that's supposed to read it and decide who to show it to genuinely struggles to process it. Now here's the other real thing that got me. TikTok actually ran its content moderation hub from East Africa, out of Nairobi actually for a while. And one of those moderators there said that he was being asked to review content in Luo, Kikuyu, Dinka, and other languages he didn't speak. So his process was, if nothing looks obviously wrong, leave it up. That's a system working exactly as designed. That's not a bug. That's the actual operational reality. And then there's Pauline, posting in Luo, months of consistency, near zero algorithmic traction, not a quality issue, a recognition issue. Now, I want to be clear, this goes way beyond whether your post gets seen. In Ethiopia, there were false claims circulating on Facebook, serious ones, claiming Ethiopian troops had seized a port in Eritrea. They spread widely and they spread fast. And the reason fact checkers couldn't catch them quickly enough? Facebook's moderation AI couldn't pass Amharic at the speed needed. The language was effectively low priority in the system. And then there's the other side of it. African creators whose content was removed, not because they broke any rules, because AI misclassified something it couldn't actually read. You appeal, you wait, the moment has passed, your audience has moved on. Meta, after being sued in Nairobi over content moderation, moved their operations to Accra. So East African language content was being moderated from the other side of the continent. Now these are not coincidences. This is what happens when the people who built the systems didn't build it with this part of the world in mind. People hear this and immediately think, okay, the tech companies will fix it. They won't. Not on any timeline that helps you right now. Because this isn't a mistake they made and are scrambling to correct. This is an architecture design. These systems were trained on English language data because that's where the money was and when they were built. High resource languages got the research, the investment, the infrastructure. African languages didn't. AI doesn't invent solutions. It learns from what already exists. And what already exists hugely favors a handful of dominant languages. 44% of all AI systems show gender bias. 25% show both gender and racial bias. When you look specifically at African language representation, we're not just underrepresented. In many cases, we're simply absent from the training data that shapes how these systems think. The platforms aren't going to fix this on their own schedule, because fixing it isn't profitable enough to prioritize yet. So what do? First, stop building your entire strategy around platform logic, because that logic wasn't built for you. Build community. Build direct relationships. Own your audiences where you can. Email lists, WhatsApp communities, whatever gets you off the platform's permission structure. Second, this is exactly why creator training matters. Not training that gives you a certificate. Training that helps you understand how these systems actually work, so you can navigate them better. That knowledge gap is where years of real efforts disappear. Third, get in the policy conversation. Kenya's Creative Economy Bill is moving through Parliament right now. The question of who builds AI and who it's built for is being decided somewhere. If it's not being decided with your voice in the room, it'll be decided without it. I'll see you in the next one.